Hey guys, welcome back to another marvelous Monday. This is River. Apparently she wants to say hello to you all. This is how it's gonna be, I guess. River's 5. She'll be 6 in October. River. Want to say hello? No? Say hi. She's so dramatic. Say hello. She's camera shy. Alright, we're gonna dive in. I got cat hair on my face now. But she's so darn cute. I can tell her to get off you know? Alright, so today it is another day about talking about mental health. And what I want to touch on today is like having a support group. So yesterday I was at Disney, having the time of my life. I was eating, I was laughing, it was a great time. And then all of a sudden, this like wave of sadness hit. And just hit me really quick, and just, it was so overwhelming. Like, I was fine, and then I was just so sad. And like, I could feel like myself getting emotional. Like, I could feel like tears forming in my eyes. Out of the blue, I was just like overwhelmed with sadness and just feeling so miserable. And the root of it was that I just missed my friends. Like, I don't miss Virginia, like, at all. Like, I don't miss having to spend a crap ton of money just to go do something fun. In Florida, there's like farmers markets, there's like festivals all the daggone time. You can walk around Disney Springs, you can walk at City Walk. Like, there's so many things you can do that's like open to the public that you don't have to spend like a crap ton of money on. Where in Virginia, there's Busch Gardens and you have the beach or whatever, but you don't have super nice weather like it is right here in Florida. So anyways, I miss them so much. Like, I'll be 28 in 13 days now. And where's it, 14? Yeah, it is 13. And yes, I was just counting on my fingers. Anyways, it's my first birthday not being in Florida celebrating with everybody. So it kind of just like hit me. Like, I was starting to feel it like Saturday. I was starting to feel a little, like, I was starting to feel it kind of creep in. And I like kind of brushed it aside. And then I ended up FaceTiming one of my best friends. So that was awesome. Ariel, thank you for letting me vent. And I FaceTimed her for about an hour, and that was super awesome. But then Sunday, I was just so sad. Like, it just hit me like a pound of bricks. Like, so sad that I'm not going to spend my birthday with like my friends, you know? The people who know me, and like who've, you know, gone through things with me, who's just been there. Like, the people, like my people, my circle that I trust with like everything. And it just sucked, you know? And I was really sad for a really long time. I just couldn't shake it. And I think that's the worst part about dealing with mental health, is that you can be at the happiest place on earth, eating and just celebrating and having an amazing time. Like, I got like waffle fries with like bacon and cheese, and it was delicious, and I was content, but like still it hit me like a tidal wave. And like, that just goes to show you that it doesn't matter like where you are, it doesn't matter how much fun you're having, it can still just completely overtake you, and you're just like, wow, I'm so sad. And you can't explain it. Like, there's no way to explain it. Like, you know, like, oh, are you okay? No, I'm not okay, but like, I don't know how to fix it. So I was really nervous because I was like, man, I'm having such a great day at Disney, but like, I don't want to go home because I feel this way. But like, I just felt like it was like oozing out of me. Like, just like the sadness was oozing out. And I didn't want to make the people I was with uncomfortable, which is my mother-in-law, my husband, so obviously. But still, like, I didn't want to mess up their time. And So when Chris and I got back in the car, we were leaving Magic Kingdom and going to Animal Kingdom. I saw like a rainbow in the sky, like a really subtle, like super tiny rainbow. It was here, the rainbow was like all the way over here, and it was really little and really subtle, but like it was just like so beautiful. And something like prompted me to stick my head out of the window while Chris was driving like a dog. Like, no, he wasn't driving like a dog, but like me, like stick my head out like the window, like how dogs are like, oh, the fresh air. And I just like laid on like the door and felt the wind hit my hair and hit my face. I just noticed that nature helps me so much. Like, nature just helps me feel grounded, and it brings me so much peace. And then I was listening to this beautiful soundtrack. I don't know if you guys have seen All the Bright Places, but it's a beautiful movie. It's sad, just warning you, but it's about mental health, and it's really, I feel like everyone needs to watch it. It's so important. It's beautiful. I'm not going to give nothing away, but the soundtrack, if you just look up All the Bright Places soundtrack on Apple Music or whatever you have, I'm telling you, it's so beautiful. It's like a violin and a piano, and like it's stunning. And when Chris was driving, we were listening to that, and I saw the rainbow, and I had my like head out the window, and all of it together like just made me so grateful and appreciative of being in that moment, of realizing like, hey, I've dreamed of going to Disney all the time. I've dreamed of being married to an incredible human being. Like, I've dreamed of so many things, you know, that has come to pass. Like, it's mine. Like, it's my things. It's my life. And in that moment, I felt so grateful. And like, I almost started crying because like, it just hit me like a pound of bricks. Like, wow, marvelous. Like, I understand that like you're sad and you miss your people, but like, you have so many things to be grateful for and so many amazing opportunities, and you have a husband that loves you, a mother-in-law that loves you, you have a car, you know what I mean? Like, there's so many things that it's so easy to take for granted, like the people you're around because they're always there, or it feels like they're always there, a car because everybody has a car, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody does have a car. And nature and music really just helps me feel so grounded. So hopefully that helps somebody out there, because it's so crazy how things can trigger anxiety, and things can trigger depression, and just like a scent. Like, oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I've like walked past something and a scent would hit me, and I would like immediately be like transported back to a memory or a flashback, and it would just hit me like a tidal wave, and I would just get immediately sad or burst out into tears. Like, I'm an empath, if you haven't figured out. I feel so many things at all times, and it can be extremely exhausting, especially like if someone's telling me like a really sad story or like something awful that's happened. A lot of times it feels like it happened to me, and like, no, I'm not being that person like, oh my god, you're not important, like, not you're not important, but like, oh my god, I totally know what that feels like, because right now I'm imagining, no, like, I would never. But it's like the emotions and feelings almost like just like come on to me, and I like put myself in that person's shoes, you know, and a lot of times that can be so hurtful and draining and exhausting. And so dealing with my own emotions and my own stuff on top of other people's stuff, it can just be so draining, and you just like need to sleep all day long. I know on Saturday I slept all day long. I am like a grandma. I go to bed between 9 and 10 o'clock. Like, I literally do not stay up late. That's Chris. Like, Chris can stay up all hours of the night and still go to work. Like, he had a good 8-10 hours of sleep. Me, no. Like, I need all the sleep I can get. And Friday and Saturday, I went to bed at 2 in the morning. Like, who even am I? But like, I'm being so serious. Like, I never stay up that late. And Friday and Saturday, like, I was so restless. And then last night, like, we were out at Disney all day long, so by the time I got home, I took a shower, and, like, I laid in bed and just, like, literally, I was, knocked, because I was just so exhausted from all of the emotions that I went through that day. And then Disney also was extremely exhausting, like, trying to navigate your way through all those people and not get stepped on, which I always get stepped on. Like, I know you freaking see me, dude. I know you freaking see me. But yeah, it's and it's funny, but I always say this at work, and I mean every bit of it. my name is Marvelous, and I can't have a bad day. I just can't. Like, and I think, I mean, I can. I'm going to stop saying I can't. Y'all know what I mean, right? Like, you can't meet someone named Spectacular and they have, like, a crappy attitude. Like, you're not being very spectacular today. Like, you know what I mean? And people always make little jokes about my name anyways. Like, oh, hope you have a marvelous day. Guess you never heard that before. Yes, actually, I've heard it, like, every day of my existence. You're not original. So, yeah, you can just, it is really hard. That's always in the back of my mind. Like, obviously, I'm a human, and yes, I'm allowed to have a bad day, but I am very aware of how people perceive me, especially with my name. So I try not to let people down, I guess, which sucks because, like, you can't make everybody happy. But, and that's not, like, my ultimate goal. Like, to be a people pleaser, I mean. Like, I want to make people happy. I want to have them smile, but it's just hard. I'm point blank period. Moving away from everything you're used to and going to a completely different state with new people. Like, people in Florida are so different to me. Like, I'm sorry, but they are. Like, they're like a different breed of human. And I'm sure if you've moved before and you go to a new state, people are super different to you there too. You're like, wait. And that's how I feel here. Like, sometimes I have interactions with humans here and I'm like, so are we even the same human, bro? Like, bruv, what's going on, bruv? Like, honestly, that's how I feel. But, I mean, I'm pushing through, so I hope you all push through with me. Kyla was eating so ridiculously loud. Hopefully I can turn that sound out. But, this week, I'm just going to remind myself to stay grounded and to be thankful. Every day I write 3 things that I'm grateful for, and it's different every single day because every day something different happens to me. And I try to do it like the second I get to work, so like 9 o'clock I start to do it just so like it can start off my day right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm already starting off the day with like positive vibes and like remaining humble and grateful. Like, you have to, like, you know what I'm saying? And that has helped tremendously. I probably need to start doing that on the weekends because I only do it on the weekdays, and I'm thinking I probably need to like keep up with that on the weekends as well. But I do need to buy like a new journal because like my journal is almost out of pages because I write so much. But yeah, so add that to the list. Get a journal, meditate, go for a walk, go out in nature and listen to some really good music. A lot of the times I try to listen to like classical music or like something that's instrumental. I don't really want to hear words when I'm going through something. Like, I just want to like hear the music as itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need lyrics or words attached. So, I think Kyla just made a super weird noise and that threw me off. But yeah, you guys, I hope that this helped. If you're new to the state you're in, or if you're going to a new school, like, it's okay to not be okay. Like, it's okay to feel overwhelmed. Just don't stay there. Like, just don't stay there. That's all I have to say for today. So this week, I'm really hoping is positive for you guys. We're in March. It's a whole new month, clean slate. Let's do it. Let's do it. And yeah, let me know what you guys tell yourselves to get through the day, and let me know like what helps you, like what helps you cope with anxiety, and what helps you just get through when you're having those moments. And I love connecting with you guys. So this week, the new challenge is this Friday. By Friday, I want you guys to DM me pictures on Instagram, Snapchat me, Facebook me, whatever. Deep space, the nebula, like all of that. That's what I want to see. My husband's really big on space, and I think it is so beautiful and profound, and it's just, we don't know everything that's up there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know everything that's up there, and the pictures are so freaking gorgeous of space. So send me a whole bunch of stuff, and I'll do a makeup look on my like my perspective on how I would do the makeup for that. Which I'm excited. I'm probably gonna do a whole bunch of glitter, which y'all know I love. Glitter and sparkle, everything nice. That's basically marvelous. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and like I said, how you cope with your anxiety, your depression, your stress. Let me know. And thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Hugs and kisses. Bye.